It's Ty Kabir, Close Quarters Combat Academy, and today I'm going to be going through some yoga and satria motions for fitness and mobility. So without further ado, we'll get in. I'm going to start on this way, facing that way, so you can kind of see what I'm doing with the postures, and then we'll get started. So we'll start with just forward folds over here, hands up, engage the core, glutes, reach, exhale, and then come down, forward fold, exhale. Straight back, shoulders away from ears, deep breath in, exhale. Inhale, forward it up. Straight back, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, exhale. Time. Exhale. It's going to be single big balance, so we'll cross our arms here. You can come here if you prefer, the palms prayer position. I like the X. You're going to lift the right leg, slightly externally rotate. So the toes are facing out, the heel is facing into the center line. Let the knees high as I can. I lift up above my pelvis, my standing leg, and breathe. Turn this way so you can see what that looks like facing the camera. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to cross my arms. I'm going to shift my weight to my left side. So I can lift my right leg. Slightly turned out, slightly externally rotated. Lifting as high as I can at the knee and lifting out. Hold that for 2 to 3 breaths. And then we're going to go ahead and go into our warrior pose. So, maybe here, holding. We're going to step forward to the top of the mat. Make sure we get a nice 90-degree angle here on the front leg. Walk this leg back so we are in our warrior pose. Arms are going to come out this side. Shoulders relaxed right from here. Gaze is following the front fingers. Breathe. Outside the ridge of that back foot. Take a deep breath in, my hands will drop back. To my back, support, reach back, and stretch. Exhale. Exhale. Forward, reach, forward. Exhale. Right arm on my right thigh. Turn hands, palms facing up. Reach forward. Right to the side angle. My thighs are following the fingers of my left hand. Reaching. Try to have a good warrior pose. I'm going to now swing my left arm forward and sit in the chair pose. Both my arm and my follows, top of the mat. Eyes are following the fingers. 2 to 3 deep breaths here. We're going to go a little wider out, so like a high horse stance. So in this position, from our chair pose, go a little wider. And then I am going to bend my knees slightly, straight back, hands together, and I'm going to reach forward. So my torso is parallel to the floor. Knees are pushing up, and I hold 2-3 breaths here. In, up. Over here. Then we're going to go for what I call 4 corners. So I'm going to step forward with my right foot, and I'm going to externally rotate my foot so my toes facing outside of my shoulder. So step outside, pull my knee into the ceiling, so it's trapping over my toes. I'll be on the ball of my left foot. I'm going to lift, engage my core, engage my glutes, relax the shoulders. Right hand on the hip, left hand toward the right shoulder. I'm going to twist and look behind me. You should feel a nice twist in the spine, and you are lifting like you have something tied to your head, pulling you straight up. There we go. 2-3 breaths here. Now we're going to unwind ourselves, spiraling toward our left side. So the hands follow, drop my weight into my left foot, and then I pivot on the heel of my right foot, internal, external. Now I'm facing this way. I'm going to step to the top of the mat, and I'm going to do my forward folds here. So now we'll be doing the left side. So 3 forward folds. Up. Yeah. Way. Exhale. Up. Now we'll be doing our left side single leg balance. Again, I'm going to cross my arms, shift my weight to my right side, and then I'm going to lift my left foot. Hold, down, pelvis to standing leg, with knee, second externally rotate. Again, that looks like facing the camera. I'm here, shifting to my right leg, lift. So there, we're going to go ahead and step through into our wave pose. On the right leg standing, we're going to reach forward, heel, rock onto it, stack, walk the right leg back until we get into a nice lunge for our wave pose. Shoulders go from here. Right arm and right leg will swing together to the top of the mat. Chair pose. Knees slightly bent, straight back, arms up, gaze is watching the fingers. Hold for 2-3 breaths. Come up. to go for our forward high hold. So slightly wider than shoulders apart, like a high horse sits. Push the knees out, feet are in line straight forward. Here, straight back, knees bent, hands together, reach out, forward. Come up. Good. Now on the left side, we're going to do our four corners. So turn this way so you can see again. Left will come forward, and I'm going to externally rotate. Put my heel down. I'm on the ball of my right foot. My hands come across. I look behind. Okay. So step out. Pull my left knee so it's tracking over my toes. I'm on the ball of my right foot. I'm nice and tall, pulling my core in. And I want to arch my back. I want to pull in, twist. I have a string attached to my head, pulling me up. And I look behind, relax my shoulders. Don't relax. Go ahead and change position again. So we're going to rock back on the right foot, lift the heel, turn internally, and come back. So now we're on the right side, right foot forward. So now we will go to transitioning into some ground movements. Okay, so now that we've done some flow up top, we're going to transition into going into the ground motions using yoga and satria postures. So we're going to start with the right foot forward slightly. We are going to slide the left hand back and the left hand until we find the ground. We want to drop our hips as low as we can. So I'm here. I'm not letting this leg sag in, and I want to drop this if I can help it. If you need to, you can go ahead and put your knee on the floor. It makes this a little bit easier. If you have the stability and strength, you can lift here. You want to push into the ground with your shoulder. You don't want to sag in either. Push up nice and strong there. I'll turn this way so you can see what that looks like facing the camera. You want to make kind of a triangle where your hand and your foot is going to make the top of the triangle, and then the leg that goes back is the point. So, stepping out, turning it slightly externally rotated. I'll bring my hand down beside that as I kick this leg backwards. So I'm here. Shoulder is pushed in, not sagging into it. Pushed in. If I can, I'm lifting that leg. This hand should be free. Okay. From here, we're going to rotate up. Okay. Step here. Step forward. Find the ground. Nice strong structure. Rotate up. Look behind me. Begin to stretch my shoulder and my hip. Break this back. And come down inside the frame of my foot. Then I'm going to now post on my left foot, the back leg, and kick backwards into a three-legged downward dog. Hold for 2 to 3 breaths. I'm pushing away from the floor. I'm not folding out and let my shoulders come out. I want to push away, keep myself turned in, reaching as high as I can. Then I'm going to shift forward into a plank, pulling my knee as high as I can. Pushing with the toes, lifting, good, and then down. All right, once we are here, we're now going to change direction. So, we're going to turn, push up, change direction. Now I'm on the left side. Same position, but this time my right hand will find the floor. Lift up, nice and strong. Deep breath. Expand your rib cage. Behind. Up. Down. Down. We're going to push back into that knee. Keeping extending leg straight if I can help it. If you can, drop my heel to the floor. If you're not flexible, that's okay. You can stay here until you get there. Lift as high as you can. Shift into that high plank, knee. And down. We'll change back. Or I can look behind me. Into that high plank, lift knee, pushing into the ground, pushing, spreading my shoulder blades apart. And then down. We will change again. Reach into the ceiling, lifting, straighten that back leg, lift into the core, back with the glutes, hold yourself nice and straight. Exhale, behind, feel that stretch. Inside the front of the foot, kick back. Tuck into our plank. And down. Transitioning. This is the first part of the ground motions, harimau motions. So harimau in satria means tiger, right, in the Indonesian. So now we're going to be transitioning into seated exercises to strengthen the core and the legs. Okay, so now we will go to the floor and we'll do the exercises that are seated for the core and the legs. So, we'll start here. We're going to start with our right leg up, our left leg down, both hands up. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull ourselves forward, keep our back straight as possible. We're going to lift this leg as high as we can. And as we do that, we're going to bring our arms down. So some coordination is involved. Go as slow as you need to, and try not to let your back round. So if you feel your back's rounding, just go more shallow with the leg, maybe not as low with the hands. Okay? So here, we'll aim for 10. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So then we'll switch sides. Down, let's come up. So now we have the left leg up, the right leg down. So then we're going to go ahead and do the same exercise again. 10 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you may find that one side is a little easier than the other. That is okay. So now that we were on the right side, we're going to stay on the right side. We're just going to kind of roll to our side, put our right hand behind us, fingers facing away. Now we're going to go for what we call kucing or cat leg raises. In the system, we call this position Kucing. Sorry for my pronunciation. My Indonesian friends always tell me I don't have the quite pronunciation. But this is the cat position, open cat position on the ground. And we are going to lift into the shoulder, pushing this into the ground so we're not sagging into the shoulder. And we're going to push into the ground with this to lift our hips. Once the hips are lifted, we're going to lift this leg and do 3 taps. So hold the arm out, lift, 1, 2, 3. If you have trouble lifting here and you're not quite ready for that, you can use 2 hands. Or you can lay down and press on your elbow and just practice lifting the leg by itself. Then we're going to rotate to the other side. So once you finish here, we're going to rotate over. So we have our left leg up, our right leg up, our left leg down. Our left hand is going to go behind our back. We're making sure we are sitting upright, nice and strong. Fingers are turned away from the bottom. Post, lift, and 1, 2, 3. Again, if we need to use 2 hands, we can put 2 hands down, we can lift, then 1, 2, 3. Or we can lay down on elbow and forearm, and 1, 2, 3. Very good. So I'll turn this way so you can see this posture. So when you're in this open cat position, you're sitting kind of like this. Okay. And you either lift with 1 hand, 2 hands, or you'll be laying down like this and lifting just like that. Okay. So we'll be back on our right side. We're going to step our left leg over as far as we can go. Our right hand's going to come around and hug that left knee toward our chest. Our left hand will come down behind us as support, and we'll twist over our left side and over our left shoulder. Lift the spine, relax the shoulders. So we're in this supine twist. Here, so we should feel like up our spine, maybe in our glutes on the left side. Leg falls after you let go is fine. We want it to just be wherever it is, right? If you can get into a full kind of folded over position like this, that's great. If you're still not there yet and you're somewhere like this, that's fine. I'm going to turn this way so you can see what I'm doing. From the twist, once we let go and we drop wherever our leg naturally goes, that's fine. We're just going to fold over. We'll hold this for 2 to 3 breaths. You can allow your head to rest and drop. Lean forward as far as you can. If you feel any pain in the knee, don't push through that. Back off. If that means you're just here, that's fine. Right? If you don't feel any pain and it's just a good stretch in your hip, then try and get yourself deep enough so you can relax into it and hold for 2 to 3 breaths. Very good. So now we'll switch and we'll be on the other side. So I'll stay facing the camera. So now we're going to switch to our left side. Left leg down, right leg up. We're going to step over that left knee. Left hand is going to wrap around the outside of the right knee. Right hand will go down behind us, add some support, and we will lift and look behind our right shoulder. Once we take our 2 to 3 breaths, we will drop the leg fall wherever it may, and then we fold forward as far as we are comfortable. Okay? If we want to get a deeper stretch, we can pull this deeper into like a true like half lotus kind of position, and then forward fold. Again, you do not have to go down this far. If you were like this, and this is where you're at, your foot's still touching the ground, and you're just like this and you lean forward, that's fine. You want to be able to slowly build up and release these muscles so that the body can have time to become pliable without stressing it and pushing it and then possibly injuring yourself. Again, if you feel any pain in the knee, don't push through. Back off and allow it to just be a gentle stretch at first. I used to use this stretch to help me with my back when I was rehabbing myself from 2 herniated discs. And at first I couldn't barely do this. I would sit here like this and it was excruciating to even lean all the way forward. So I just a little bit. Over time I slowly got lower and lower and lower until I was able to come down quite far. Okay? So this isn't a rush, take your time. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and lay on our back and we're gonna practice some more. So we're going to be here. This is what I call a turtle or quarter crunches. Feet are up, and I'm going to reach forward by crunching and contracting my abs, trying to get my fingers to touch my toes. Don't crane your neck. Keep your neck even with your spine. Just lift your shoulders off the mat. There we go. 6, 7, 8, 9. If you can do more, feel free, but for the sake of the video, we're going to keep it short. So from there, once we get our amount that we are comfortable with, we're going to go into turning over. So come up. Hand is going to go down. In this case, we're going to go to the right side first. We're going to now post and turn our hips over so that we end up in a tabletop position. Now, this is what we call our quarter or turtle lunges. Right? So here, I'm going to activate my toes. I'm going to push back and then forward into a plank. I'm going to try 2 of those. 2. 2 my quarter or turtle crunches. I'll do another set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up. This time I'm using my left hand. Come down. Now I'm gonna turn over to my tabletop position. The opposite direction as last time. And back to my turtle lunges. Push back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 10. So that is it for today. This is a whole workout from standing, coming on down into our Hermel positions, and then going into more positions and postures for our core. And we kind of use this last one as a full body kind of burnout, where you're targeting your core, your legs, your shoulders. So again, a lot of work there, a little bit of cardio as well. So thank you for watching.